Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. We are back. Well, I am, and it is Wednesday. It is cold. You're going to hear me complain a bit. Standard. Let's stick the hoodie on now. Just had an EasyJet take off, but I have to give me a minute. I've been rushing to get ready. Lights have just come on 2-3 left, so looks like we're ready to go over here. If a few eagle-eyed viewers were looking at the NOTAMs yesterday, for today, you would have noticed that there was a temporary NOTAM put up saying that we could be on 2-3 left ops all day. Oh, sorry, I can hear myself in the background, and that's awful. However, the amazing team at Manchester Airport have got the hole in the runway sorted. I know the teams were working extensively last night, and that has all been remedied. So we are back to normal. I've come down here because I want a bit of quiet. Simple as that. So, great to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. And thanks for joining me so early in the morning. On final now, we do have the Etihad 777-300ER coming in from Abu Dhabi. And I'm so thankful that I screenshot who was first in the chat, because I'll get to that in a minute. CC, good morning. Graham C, hello there. Sabira, how are you doing? Paul 787, how are you doing, Paul Don? H Dot's in the chat. Morning, H Dot. And the lovely Kirsty's in there. Good morning, Kirst. How are you doing? Great to see you. Adrian's in there as well. Hello, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us, and thanks for staying up so late to help out today. And a very nice touchdown there from the Etihad, taking a bit of crab angle off. Hashtag decrabbing. That's going to be my word of the day, that decrab. It's a nice arrival there. Always lovely to have the Etihad in. Right. You see behind, we've got the Ryanair coming over. I do just want to grab my phone, because I want to say thank you to who's first in the chat. So, well done to Ian J, who was first in the chat. Nice one, mate. First time he's done it as well, so absolute legend. Thank you so much. Who was second? K77 was second, and it was a lovely H Dot who was third. Second with the likes, but third in the chat. You're still good with us. But thank you so much to you all for jumping on that bandwagon. Can't be a bit of a, how do I put it? Bit of a kind of, start to the stream. It's always nice, isn't it? So thank you, everyone. Before everyone asks, I'm still feeling really ill. So I don't think it's going to be a longer show today, but I did want to come out, so there we go. And first of all, can I say wonderful welcome to our lovely mod, Claire. Hello, Claire. Sorry, I can't help myself, I've got to do it. Who joins the 34-month crew at Domestic Delight. I haven't put a message in, but Claire, thank you so much, and thanks for all you do, Claire. Do really appreciate it. And I've got to use the right emojis. I was just going to use random emojis there from my phone there, but no. I'm on it. We're all good. Right. First departure over here. Down at the bottom, it's the Ryanair to Tenerife. Using the 737-800 for this flight. I think I'm going to slip my heated gilet on already. Just because I can. There is a light beckoning on final. It's Ryanair coming in from, I'm guessing, from Cork. Usually it's that time. Yes, it is. My internet's absolutely shockingly slow this morning. So my readouts on flight radar might be quite poor. Kathy Shaw, good morning to you. Saying from freezing DFW. Well, welcome to you from Dallas. Great to have you with us. I was in Wallstream before. I was having a lurk. But it looks lovely at night. And Mr. Hype, hear me now, Jim, is in the chat as well. Morning, Jim. How you doing, mate? UK Storm, good morning to you. Charles VT, hello there. Oh, just had our last departure going off that runway. I'm not paying attention. Every plane should come off this runway. I think that's a lofty. It doesn't sound like a Neo, so I'm saying that's the Frankfurt one. Would I be right in that? Without seeing a tail on it. Arrival from Cork. It's just there. There's nothing else at the end of the runway now, so everything will be coming off 2-3 left. Coach Johnson saying, morning all, another cold one. It certainly is, mate. It is brass monkeys. Is that what they say? I don't know. I'll just use that saying anyway. Cool dude, good morning. Mr. Gary Fraser, hello there, mate. How you doing? Tried to throw a bit of banter at me yesterday. I think I got you back quite well. Well, I think I did anyway. Oxy1204 saying good morning from Prague. Well, good morning to you. Hope it's very nice over in Prague. I'm guessing it's probably very cold though. Blan65, hello. Rick Dow's in the chat. Hi there, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to ignore that one because we do have departure off this runway. Right, let's see how my panning is today. To my camera and it's at stretch Armstrong maximum, and that's never good because it usually means it's going to pull halfway during the stream, so bear me a sec. Right, that's better. So I haven't sorted it already. Boom. Alright, that was Cork arrival, you can see. Next out will be Nige going off to London, mate. Here's an A320 for this flight. Just their CEO. Goes, they retract the gear on that. Matt C, hello there, bud. Thanks for posting that video in the Think Planes Clubhouse of that 2-3 left landing. Great to see. I will say you got a bit of jib off my one of my mates who was critiquing the speed you were driving at. It's all right. He wasn't over the limit. He was nowhere near over the limit. He did get a little bit of banter over that one. But that, I know what it's like at that time. I told him. I wasn't having any of it. Jonathan, hello there. Joey McKenzie, hello. Great to see you. Right now, off to Lisbon now. Making its way down 2-3 left. Using 737-800. Warren Cole saying, just thought I'd tell you, Simon, I've got a lovely egg and bacon on toast with a runny egg and a hot brew. There you go, gave you extra time to get that, didn't I? I'm just so thoughtful. Thinking of others, giving them extra time just to get that beautiful egg perfectly done and to be around ready for the stream. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Thanks, Ian. Hello there. Good morning to you. What's Claire's milestone? Thanks for putting the Etihad emojis in there, everybody. Absolute legends. Who started it? It was Matt, and then it was Adrian, and I can't see who it was after that because I've just turn the camera away from the iPad. It's Rick Dowell, Gary Fraser, Graham C, John Hume, good morning mate, H Start, Claire, absolutely smashing it, thank you so much. Joel, what time is it here? It is 6:36 in the morning currently, and I'm 10 minutes behind in the chat. Great. And thank you to the lovely Kirsty L, who's joined the 34-month crew at Domestic Delight, saying grateful for everyone's kindness, thankful for this community, silently should be proud of what family they've made. Here's to more planes and maybe the odd Turkish. Maybe. That's how I get it. I'm not sure I'm going to get it today, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be the longest stream today. I think we'll get the Emirates going out, and I think I'm going to, as I say, I'm still not great. I just feel really sore and tired and lethargic. Doing my best. Right now on the roll. Louise Rickson saying hello, I will watch the replay of this. And hello and goodbye. Well, you probably got about 10 minutes ago, so I would say goodbye, but like I say, you're long gone already, Louise, but I hope you have a good day. Yeah, H.Dot saying it's going to take about 4 weeks to get over it. Yeah, honestly, I just feel so grim with it. I was talking to Tom yesterday, and Tom had it last week as well, and he says he's been struggling with it, and it's just like, oh, great. So yeah, I'll just deal with it that way. Oh, thanks, Graham. It was a lufty. I was right. Know what I'm on about, me. Oh, Claire said she said it's in October. Oh, I don't need that. But hopefully it does one. But I'm not going to be pushing myself mega. I think I pushed myself probably a little bit too much on Monday. But Monday was good. That cafe was absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed the short of that. There will be a video of it, but I just thought it's probably cafe overload for you, so I might have that ready for the weekend. I don't know if you did notice, there was a video done by I think Tom from Toulouse of the Airbus Museum. Well worth a watch. Even I use it to fall asleep to, so if you want to use that, you've got some tools to fall asleep to. He's got a lovely fly, hasn't he? And that mighty orange is off to... It's off to Belfast. Lovely Belfast using their A320neo. Can't say no to that. Ray Blackwell saying, sitting 2 miles away from the end of the runway at Ashley, waiting to see the planes fly over. Well, I'm guessing that one's going to be right over you now. I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. There is a light on the horizon indicating an arrival. Looks like we do have a plane coming over as well. So I've got a Rhino making its way over towards us. And on final, we had the Gulf Air 787-9 Dreamliner coming in from Bahrain. Let's go and say hello to them. Enrico saying hello from Germany. Hello. But Jim saying he's got to go to work. Not good enough, Jim. Not good enough, mate. Just kidding. Have a good day at work, mate. Trevor Heath saying, morning Simon and all, just put the big TV in. All looking good. Now where's my coffee? Well, I'm thinking I've been asking that one myself as well, mate. So hopefully that coffee appears out of nowhere and you're all sorted. It's alright, mate, you don't have to justify yourself with regards to the speed you're going to. If you want the person who made the point, I'm happy to send you their Twitter handle. You can just verbally abuse them if you want. That's what I do on a daily basis to them. So it's all good, mate. DJ Sparky saying, I've just had a fresh cup. I'm making an egg and sausage. Oh, nice one, mate. Why is everyone showing this hate towards me? Everyone knows I'm fat and I want a breakfast like that. Well, enjoy your breakfast, mate, and your cup of tea with it. But sounds very good. Gulf Air now on short final. I do like the shows from down here. It's nice and chilled. Hardly anyone down here. And I think the rotation shots of the planes are just second to none. Beautiful. Kirsty saying, if Simon just used my milestone as an excuse to complain. Oh, hell yeah. Why not? Charlotte Ruin saying, good morning, Simon from the TUI Squadders. We're all struggling this morning to get up for school and work. Oh, no. I'd just say stay in bed. I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for, but I think that is the official Think Plane statement today. People should chill, stay in bed, forget school, forget work. We're all overrated. Sit back, watch the stream, all sorted. Alright, see you later, Matt. Jack Massey saying, morning all, will you be here for the cafe departure? No, I don't think I will, mate. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Get me. Thanks, Kirsty, for sticking the video in. That is the Think Tom amazing video. You'll just love it. It's you get to go inside and see Airbuses. I did notice. So I did wind him up. I said I looked at the analytics because I forgot that it was coming out on the Monday because I would have scrapped it and I would just put the cafe video out. but I looked at the analytics like yesterday and noticed that we'd lost 2 subscribers from it. So I went, Tom, you've lost us 2 subscribers. You're destroying the channel, mate. It's just not good enough. It's my internet working. I don't think it is. Bear with me. So I'm going to quick look to see what the chat looks like. Oh no, it's just not easy talking. Okay. Kirsty, I can't remember if I put hearts in for you, so I'll just put double check. There you go, Kirst. Boom. Next in, we do have our our channel favourites airline, the Aer Lingus A380 coming in from Bridgetown. Actually, I know someone who's on this one, so I won't show too much hate. Oh, Adrian was loving the A300B prototype. I don't think I watched it that long. I think you've done better than I did, Adrian. I'm not really good at promoting our videos, am I? I'm a bit useless. Warren Cole saying, what's your thought on Carrick coming back? Do you know what? I think you summed it up with your last part of that statement. Man United, the club that keep on giving. I think what it shows is something happened, you know, just this haphazard kind of bringing an interim manager in just shows that it wasn't planned at all. Obviously something mega happened behind closed doors that we're not privy to as yet. I can't wait to when we are made privy to it. And they've been caught with their pants down once again. No plans in place, absolutely clueless. They have no idea what they want with the club, the owners and the management, and it's just absolute shambles. I think I kind of said that much on Monday, didn't I? But yeah, let's just reiterate what a shambles. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just very poor. I know someone who's on this, so I'm going to stay on this Aer Lingus. Kirsty saying, oh, it's double heart, so I must be unwell. Oh, well, I've got to tell you, I'll tell you about something that happened, which tells you how unwell I was on Monday. It's getting a little bit misty, isn't it? Visibility has just got a lot worse down at that bottom end. Gary Fraser, can you just remind me of what club you support again, please? Bearing in mind I already know the answer to this question, but can you actually just put it in the chat, please? Nice landing there from the Aer Lingus, who we don't like anymore because of IAG. There you go, quite simply. But there you go. Monday morning, 007, good morning to you. And Warren Cole saying, well, you got Steve Holland, who's in the background for Southgate as your assistant. Yeah, I know. That's the one I'm a little worried about. I mean, Steve Holland, I will say, will actually bring some decent, how do I say, training sessions and stuff like that, because that's one thing Steve Holland is known for. So that in regard to that, that's good. But the worry is I don't want Southgate as a manager, so I'm hoping that's not a precursor for that. I mean, look, you know, what I would say is, you know, you got to look at the likes of Real Madrid this week, who sat Xabi Alonso, and they've already got the next manager effectively in place. You know, they've got someone straight away to go in there as an interim. and to become, to deal with that position. There was no such thought process in regards at Man United, not even, like in a worst case scenario, because they must have been looking at possible other managers, but they didn't have anything in place. And I just think it just shows you what shambles the club is. Yeah, Gary, yeah, that's why I'd probably say zip it if I were you. I'm only kidding, mate. Let's Elliot, good morning to you. Lufty, I'm guessing this is the one that is going to Munich. It's the A320 Neo. Aviation Katie, good morning. Great to see you. Right, Dal say, right, got to go to work. Back at 9:30ish. I'll see you all later. If the Emirates goes out in town, you might not. That's all I'm saying. I think I'm working around Emirates time. But I'll see how I feel. If I feel a bit better, I might stay till they close the runway here at 11. Right, here comes that Lufty. Aviation Katie just asking how I'm feeling. Bit pants, to be honest, not great. But I'm out. That's why I come down this end. I don't want to give anyone a bug either. Anyone who's out for the cafe, they were fair game. They can have my bug, but but otherwise. But right, so before I forget, right. So this tells you how bad I was on Monday when I finished the stream, like, because I wasn't feeling great. So got to my car, like packing up and everything, and drove back. And I had to go do a bit of shopping yesterday, and so this is late evening, and I said to Liz, I went, I need to get the battery to charge Dougie up even. So I said, I'll get it out of the boot. And because I don't usually leave it in the boot, I usually bring everything up out with me. But anyway, I did for once. So I was just like, right, I'll bring Dougie up, to bring the battery for Dougie up. So I went to open the boot and I had a look, and I was like, oh no, yes, Simon had left the battery at the lane south side, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So I think it was about 6 o'clock, and we had to drive down and pick the battery up. It was there, luckily, no one robbed it. I don't think anyone knew what it was, to be honest. But absolute nightmare. Eurowings now on short final, using their A319 for this flight. Kevin Barry Coleman saying good morning all from a sunny Shanghai, and he says something else there. Lurking as I have to work a bit. Take care. Well, lurking is good with me, mate. You just get done what you need to. I did the same yesterday watching Simon Lowe. I was just I was lurking in the chat all day. Great stream once again. Deborah Big saying, morning Simon. I'm longing for the lighter and warmer mornings. Now Christmas and New Year's behind me. Well, I will say, did notice that it was sunset was quite a bit later yesterday than what we had back in December. Katie said, have you got the cough yet? No, not really. I mean, having said that, I just coughed about a minute ago. But I haven't really had a bad cough yet. Some people have had it, some people haven't. Because I was talking to Tom, he hasn't had it, so hopefully I don't have that. Yeah, I can't bother coughing my guts up. Don't fancy that. Because saying you just love to go south side that much, you had to go back. No, I had to go back because if I didn't get the battery and it got stolen, it would have taken me probably about 2 months to get the connectors, because the connectors on this one are very unique. So it would have been a very expensive, bad decision I made if I didn't come back to get it. Having said that, the weird thing was, Liz was like, "Oh, do you want to stay and get the Emirates landing on 2-3 left?" And I was just like, "This tells you how bad I am." I just went, "No. I just want to be warm in the car." So, yeah, I didn't bother with that. Hello, Tina Roberts. And Len's in the chat saying, "Morning, Simon, Liz, and mods. Awaiting the arrival of sister back from Australia in the Emirates A380, due approximately 11:07 over Turkey." I can't guarantee I'm going to be there for that, Len. I'm just going to be honest, I don't feel really that great. But I hope she has a fantastic flight. Kirsty saying, "You're lucky no one knew what it was." To be honest, Kirsty, I think more people probably thought it was just someone who just dropped some garbage there or something. I think probably a couple of people would have looked at it, but would have thought that it was like a disused battery. And I was like, thank goodness for that. But there we go. Stolen Connor, good morning to you. How you doing? That plane that you can see there is EK21, the Emirates A380, coming in from Dubai. So it's taken 7 hours and 32 minutes to get to where it is, which is just a bit over Stockport, and it should be with us in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Hopefully we should get some noise off this one, but we certainly will get some noise from it when it takes off in probably just about 2 hours time. I've got a lot of action for you in before that. Gakamot saying, "Hi Simon, daughter is on the Prague flight. Hope she has a torch on from Gary in York." Well, I'd be impressed if she's got a torch on from down this point, but I will make sure to get that on flight for you, and hope she has a fantastic time over in Prague. Beautiful Prague. Wouldn't mind being there myself. Yeah, Jeff, it's going on. I'll track the question. How you feeling? Yeah, mate. It's just how it is this time of year, though. But as I say, this book seems to be not the nicest. But we move on. At least I'm out. That's the one thing I am happy about. At least I'm able to come out and chill. Get a couple of hours, and then hopefully get back and do some other work. And I'll have a little executive power nap when I get in for about an hour, and then I'll be good to go again. Tim Waters, good morning to you, mate. And yes, first in. I know Kirsty was the first in with the Emirates emojis, and then it was you, mate. But thank you so much for doing that. Aviation Katie doing the same as well. Thank you all. Rick Dahl, smashing it. Go on, spam the hell out of it. If you are a member of the channel, hit that those Emirates tails and of course those engines, because it's a quad. And if you're not a member, just put the UAE flag in there. Looks good, doesn't it? See into the flare there, and touching down beautifully. Nice. So that'll be making its way over to Terminal 2 now. Aviation Cave saying, I've woken up today and started sneezing and nose running again. Oh, I've got a cough, sore throat again. It's never ending. Oh. This thing is just like, it's awful, isn't it? It really is. J-Ro, hello there, mate. Good to see you in the chat once again. And lovely Ruth, aka Mrs. Orca, is in the chat saying, good morning, Simon Modson. All in chat. Well, good morning to you, Ruth. Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday morning. And as always, as I say, great to see you. So, thanks to Jeff, Kirsty, John Hume, H. Dot, Adrian, Ruth, for putting those emojis in the chat. Mel C saying, morning, Simon, Liz, and all. Glad you're feeling better. Not really, but you know. Saying, I've got it. Oh, you've got the bug as well. Oh, no. Saying, I've missed Monday's shows. I felt awful. I've now lost my voice, which my husband and kids thinks is great. Mel, honestly, I know that feeling. It's not great, is it? So, my sympathies are with you. Right, we have our departure, which is the EasyJet going off to Tenerife using their A320neo. There, nearly mugging me off. And Tessa from Brisbane, hello there. Your Wednesday afternoon stroke evening's going well? Oh, you're saying good afternoon, so I'll go with that one. H. Dot saying Naomi missed the Emirates. Oh no. Disaster. What are we to do? I'd know what to do. If she does come in today, then we're going to have to give her a load of banter. And if she doesn't do it today, we'll remember for when she comes in next. You know I will. Things like that are things that I remember. She'll come out going, oh, I was sleeping. I'm just going to go, not an excuse. Absolutely poor show, Naomi. Oh, Connor's got it as well. Oh, no, everyone's got it. Honestly, it's so bad at the moment. It's not great. I will say, yeah, it's one of them things, and the problem we've got is that, you know, you've probably got over the bug initially, and then you've just contracted another bug, and it's, you know, because your immune system's so suppressed in the first place. So it's a vicious circle. But I'll say I hope everyone starts feeling better soon. On the way out, we've got Jet 2 going to Catilia. And on final now, what we're looking at is the Air Transat A321 Neo, or LR. I don't even know how to say it today. It's coming in from Toronto. Flight time 6 hours 24 minutes for this one. Lovely Lana's in the chat. Good morning, Lana. Great to welcome you in. And Orang saying, good morning from India. Well, good morning to you. What, midday, afternoon, won't it, for you? But great to have you in the chat. Got another plane on final. That's a Ryanair in the background, coming in from Milan using the 737 MAX 8. I'm kind of saying spot on. My family had the flu before Christmas, thought I dodged it, and then they all got better, and now I've got the same thing. Oh no. Saying roll on summer. I know that feeling. I can't wait for it, to be honest. Can't wait for coming out here and no icy roads and, you know, not having to dress up looking like the Michelin Man. Oh, it's depressing at times, isn't it? Could be worse, though. That's what I will say. Could be worse. Kirsty saying it'll be a fever season before you know it. Oh well, something to complain about. These planes coming in are very quiet this morning. The wind really isn't helping us get any sound. Caroline Wakefield saying 2 planes, 1 shot. You know you love it. Everyone loves it. Mick Dotty, hello there, mate. I am vacating nice and early, especially it's got that Ryanair behind it. You see that Jet 2? Looks like it's looking to cross over here straight away. Oh, they're going to have to move it a little bit. Shift it. Just keeping an eye on this, because if that doesn't shift it, we might have a go around here. Simon's looking at the arrival. I think it's over now. So here's the Ryanair coming in from Milan. It's taken an hour and 50 minutes for it to get here using the 737 MAX 8. I think that Jet 2 had a lot more time than I thought it did. It's always sometimes hard to tell how close these planes are just by looking at the bright light in the horizon. I can see to North Manchester that we do have what looks like a heavy coming in. I can see the beacon on it going over Winter Hill as we speak. Well, it's on the same line as Winter Hill, I should say. I'll have a quick look in a minute. Oh, it's just going on a flight radar map. It's VS74 coming in from Orlando using the A350 1000. Oh, it looks like that Ryanair just bumped it into 23 right. And the Jet 2 is what's to come on. That is the Virgin Atlantic, just there. Right. Oh, that light is blinding on that 321neo. Nicola Griffiths in the chat saying, morning, Simon, morning everyone. Just to balance out the chat, I don't have the lurgy at all. Well, I think you're the first person in the chat in about 4 hours who's done that. We won't even stream for 4 hours, so that's a good thing. I'm glad to hear that. That's the Cotillo we go with this Jet 2 A321neo. White Lakers, good morning. Can't believe I'm at the bottom of the chat and I'm actually nailing it. It's a miracle, everyone. Thank you, Jeff, for putting the Jet 2 tails in there. So VS74 should be the next arrival. Just looking to the south, we do have the Qatar, the second one of the two early morning ones, making its way over to us. There's Ops on the left, and there is a Ryanair that's down at the bottom. This is off to Rabat using 737-800, and Jeff saying it's a sunbed cabin. I'll tell you what, you get a tent on your own just by sitting in that cabin. Probably tan your hide as well because of the uncomfortable seats that they got on there as well. Boom, back of the net. And cyclist, hello there, mate. Good morning to you as you join the 37-month crew at Domestic, saying good morning, everyone. Well, good morning to you, mate, and thank you for your continued support of the channel. And say thank you. I'm going to throw some hearts in there. And I hope Diablo and the rest of the cats are all doing well. Oh, Simon Lonslow Aviation's in the chat. Hello there, mate. Nature Explorer is in here as well. And we also have K Winch in the chat. Good morning to you. Emirates has just made its way over to T2. Hopefully we should get an on-time departure for that. There will be a rant later about a person who I got into a disagreement with on Facebook. Oh dear. That should be a fun one for you all. Simon Lonslow saying, has the hole in the runway been fixed yet? Yes. So last night the teams did a extended repair on that hole in the runway. So we're hoping it should all be sorted now. I think the problems that they've had, and I haven't had this confirmed, so this is just my supposition, there's no fact to this, but I have a feeling that a lot of the issues have been down to when the previous repairs were done on the whole, that literally the conditions weren't indicative of the repair staying in place. So I think that's had a lot to do with it. But as I say, if you looked at the departure boards yesterday and the arrivals, not a lot was that affected that much. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Oh, that's the worst plan of the day, that. Sorry about that. Adrian, I think we're going to have to send some ill people on the Virgin Atlantic over to you to New York, mate. See if we can send you the lurgy. We're just so nice like that over here in the UK. We just want to pass that lurgy on so much. Oops. Right, next departure. Looks like a mighty orange. And this is going off to Amsterdam Schiphol. It's coming on via Victor Alpha by the looks of it. Yeah, it is. And that'll be closely followed by the EasyJet to Athens. It's amazing that these two are departing so quickly. You usually have massive slot delays, both of them. Well, having said that, the Athens is going past Victor Alpha. We're going down Victor Bravo. So let's get this Amsterdam bound flight first. I hate start saying love watching the U-turns. Yeah, they are cool, aren't they? When they're turning at the mid-turn circle. Like I say, there was a note I'm up for this morning, or for today, I should say, saying that I think they were just preparing the pilots, to make sure that they had an extra bit of fuel on board today, just in case, because there was going to be flow restrictions, just because they were going to be landing on 2-3. Well, they thought there was a possibility that they just might be landing on 2-3 left. However, that they got the repairs done overnight, so we didn't really need to do that. So all good. This is the Virgin Atlantic coming in from Orlando. It's taken 7 hours and 3 minutes for it to get here, using that beautiful A350 1000. Got some Virgin Atlantic news for you in a short while about some of the frames that we should be having up here. Well, probably going to be next year now, but and a little bit of wheeling and dealing from Virgin in regards of their fleet. Aviation of Worlds, good morning to you. And Emma Pratt's in the chat. Jeff saying, stacking them up, mate. We're stacking them, mate. That's it. Peter D saying, good afternoon from Thailand. Well, good afternoon to you. Beautiful. And Andrew Royal, I can see you there, putting a few cheeky emojis in there. Nice one, mate. Aviation of Worlds, hello there. And Drexy's... Oh, I've lost it. Drexy Drexmus, hello there. Oh, those who shan't be mentioned, now on final. Boo, hiss. Michael Hainsworth saying, love the Toulouse video. I did see your comment about that. It wasn't me who went, but I can find out for you, Michael. I'll reply to you in the comment that you left on the video. I have seen it, so it was Think Tom who went. So I will get that information for you, mate. Because I see you wanted to go over there. And to be honest, it's with the Ryanair flights, it's not too expensive either. But I will make a mental note of that one, and I'll get back to you. It probably won't be early today because I know he's working. So I'll send him a message in a bit. Drexy, the A380's already arrived, mate. It's landed about 25 minutes ago. Jeff going, stack! Well, this is the airline that shall not be named, coming in from Dublin, using their A320-200. They cancelled any more flights? Yes, I know they have. I did see that they have cancelled more flights. How to just damage your name and reputation in one fell swoop, isn't it? Oh well. The funny thing is, I got an email from him saying, "Oh, not mentioning Manchester at all, but they're saying basically the emails that are coming out saying is, oh, you can fly from Dublin with just an easy transit flight over there, so transition through Dublin Airport." I was thinking, come on, just own up to the passengers what you're going to be doing, because you're being so disrespectful to them at the moment. It's disgusting behaviour. No, Drex is saying woke up 20 minutes ago. Well, as I always say, you snooze, you lose. Next departure is the EasyJet off to Athens, and I'm guessing that the one behind it is the Qatar Dreamliner. Charlie Bravo, good morning to you. Unfortunately, H-Star, I don't see that one happening. Let's say there have been a load of rumours about who potentially could take over, and I think there's just people just throwing stuff around and just seeing if the mud sticks. But I don't think that one will happen. So I think I know that there were the American Airlines rumours as well. That's not going to happen, I don't think, either. Not for a while anyway. But I'm hoping there's an announcement soon. I really do. I think it's what the passengers deserve anyway. Dave Washington saying, good morning, Sam, hope you're okay today. I'm still grim, if I was going to be honest. But it's nice to be out. Nicola Griffiths going, shall we call it Air Voldemort? Air Slytherin would be more appropriate. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Oh, Qatar, QR25, 787-9 Dreamliner, about to touch down now on 23 right. And lovely Geo Blackman's in the chat saying, morning Simon and all, happy hump day, saying, God, I'm so excited for the weekend already. No, well, yeah, you know, it's all downhill from here, isn't it? You got to the top of the hump, and now it's all just about just riding that slope all the way down to the weekend, and then before you know it, the weekend's over. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that one, am I? Oh my, it can be a hard month, January, can't it? I think you need to book yourself a trip. I think I've just decided for you. Book yourself a trip. Ryanair, off to Cork. That should be up pretty soon. I was going to say something else about Aer Lingus. Yes, I know what I was going to say. So, I think people know that I put a shot up about it going, is this the end and stuff like that. It was clickbait. I'm going to admit it. There you go. It's flat out. I clickbaited the hell out of that one. And, there were some people who put in it going, well, I'm not really going to miss it from Manchester because I can just, go to Dublin and clear pre-immigration there. And I thought, whilst being able to clear immigration in Dublin is fantastic, and I really do wish it was something that we had at Manchester. I think that would have been a fantastic thing to have a pre-clearance for US immigration over here at Manchester. I really think that's something that should have done, but hey ho, it's not for me to decide. And I know there's a lot of legislation and all this that goes into it, so there's probably reasons why it didn't happen. However, I was thinking to myself, those people who are saying I want to fly over to Dublin, it's easy for me to fly to Dublin, to transit through an airport, and then go through pre-clearance, and then have to wait a good hour or two in order to fly another flight, and say that's easier than just flying direct from Manchester and then having to be in a queue in immigration in the States. I don't know what they're smoking, but I need some. I just couldn't believe that. There were quite a few saying that. I was just like, no, trust me. I mean, I remember the longest queue that I've had over in the States was about 25-30 minutes. I mean, that was a big old queue as well at New York JFK. But yeah, I'm not sure. Going over to Dublin, having to walk 2,000 miles in order to get to the right place, and then wait for a bit in order to take another flight. Yeah, not the greatest. Anyway. Yeah, Drexy, Ryanair is just a solid airline. The thing is, I think if you go with Ryanair, knowing what the limitations are and what you're going to have to pay for, etc., there's a problem with them. I don't have a problem with them. I'm not going up. I'm not going over there expecting the best levels of service, but I know it'd be good enough. Speaking of Ryanair, got this one coming over. And we also have this TUI 737 making its way over towards us. Ryanair is going off to Prague. I'm guessing that's the one I need to get. And that TUI is going off to Reykjavik. Graham C. Just trying to wind everyone in the chat up by saying it's 10:20 where he is in Turkey. Get in there, Gio. Having Friday off and watching films. You can't go wrong with that, can you? Dave Washington, hello there. Adrian, I might tell you later. But he won't be American. Well, not for now anyway. I don't, like I say. Let's say the rumour mill has gone crazy. However, there is one that I'm hearing a lot of noise about. In fairness, I've given you a few hints about who it could be. Oh, Kirsty's saying we bought a car to cheer ourselves up in January. Skint already, so I might as well go full hog. That's it. That's it. Be bankrupt in January. That's how we're meant to be. Saying I'd rather transition through Heathrow or Gatwick. I mean, yeah, I've transitioned through Heathrow. I say you can't really transition through Gatwick here at Manchester because we don't have direct flights, but Heathrow's not that bad. T5, as long as you don't have to go to another terminal. And Jack's saying I also had to transition through Paris. Yeah, I've done the Paris one. That's not a particularly fun transition. It's not great. I don't like transitioning through Paris. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Amsterdam's not bad. I've done that a few times. Catherine's Adventures, good morning to you. Pleasure to see you. And Matt C's back. Back for 2 minutes from the car. Good to hear, mate. Right. This is the TUI going to Reykjavik. See, it's starting to get light down there. hopefully I don't pan this Ryanair as bad now. So someone's daughter on board that one, so we'll grab that in a second. Morning, Caroline. Good to see you. That's a bit random, Grain. See, I've got to be honest, mate. I wouldn't be like jumping around celebrating if I were you. You know, you're still playing pretty badly, in my opinion. If you were an Arsenal fan, maybe a City fan, I could see you see your position. But as a Liverpool fan, not so much. I mean, you're still in the FA Cup, but not sure how much longer for. All conquering Brighton to play. See you later, Matt. Until Wanderer, good morning to you. Pleasure to see you. And we've also got Wings Over Dublin in chat. Hello there, buddy. Got Ops making their way down. But next out, we have this Ryanair 737-800. Oh, 737 MAX 8, I should say, going off to Prague. No props, Kirsty. See you in a bit. I'm hoping Lazy Liz gets up soon. Alex Holland saying good morning all from the Orkney. My first time in live chat. Really enjoy the streams. Well, thank you, mate. It's great to have you with us, and I'm glad that you enjoy the streams. Graham, I wouldn't brag about being above us in the league. It's yeah, I mean, if you were challenging for the league title, then I would say great, but not that much. I don't think you've got a cat in hell's chance to win the Champions League, and I think FA Cup, maybe, you know, in fairness to you, I think you might have a chance of that, but the other two, no. Darminda, good morning to you, and hope you're doing well. Yeah, for a bit of racer. Hello there, great to see you. Well, this flight to Prague's taking its time. Get the clearance. We do have an arrival, I think, into Liverpool though, so I think that might be might have an effect on that. I'm sure I could see that anyway. Wings Over Dublin saying there's talks of a beluga. It's just the standards going to Dublin, so I doubt it would be. But you'd never know because they are being used for cargo flights. I know that they are it hasn't been the success that they were expecting it to be, but I think they've still got one that they're using for it. So you never know. Well, do you know what? I'm going to have to move over to this TUI on this positioning flight from Glasgow. I bet you as soon as you go on the TUI, like that Ryanair spills up. Morning, you alright? Yeah, you? Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
You doing a long day?
No, I'm short and sweet today, that's all I'm going to say about today. Anyway, see you later. Doing Slack, hello there, good to see you. The security team just passing me. And there goes that TUI. Just been asked, it's just a positioning flight. So TUI love to spend a fair few quid on their positioning their fleet around. Say they don't have the biggest fleet in the world, do they? So they do have to move it around quite a lot, which, as you can imagine, does incur quite big costs. Right, off to Prague. This 737 MAX 8 for Ryanair. I don't think that's ever going to happen, unfortunately. Draxi say it's too much tax, and I don't think there'd be enough. How do I put it? Enough people wanted to do that route. It's always been a struggle to do these internal routes here in the UK, and I think with the ever increasing thing on environmental and stuff like that, to get those kind of routes done, I don't think that will happen, mate. Oh, just had some ducks fly through there. Something a bit different for you. Duck cam. Right, we're going to go on to our next arrival. Which is the Ryanair coming in from Dublin. The amazing Pennines in the background there. And O'Malley giving us the duck cam. Certainly was, mate. But good to see you. I am right in saying that I saw you in Walt's stream before. Sure I did. Or did I? Was it the last stream I was in? I can't remember. You probably were. Oh, just had a this jet go. Let's see. No, I'm not even going to try and get that. It's beyond the joke. Oh well. Looks like we've got another TUI making its way out. TUI will be off to Tenerife. We also got the EasyJet to Innsbruck now on the taxi. So got a couple of decent movements coming our way. Yeah, we'd unfortunately, Graham, as Gary says, we probably need the Antonov 225 to bring down all Jim's siders from Glasgow, and I'm just not sure that it'd reach, it'd be over the maximum takeoff weight, and we just, even with that beast, it just wouldn't have been able to deal with it. So unfortunately, no. So you have to bring it down in convoys, on trains and on the motorways. Alex Holland saying thank you. Pleased to be here. Still pitch black here compared to Manchester and cold this morning. Well, I know the cold bit. hopefully it warms up soon for you. Liam Eden saying, good morning, Think Planes, mods and chat. Beautiful morning. It's not too bad, is it? Apart from the cold bit, but I can live with that if we have a nice sunrise. And the Mank saying, just walked past you with the dogs. Well, it was good to say hello to you, mate, and hope you have a good day. And yeah, it is a beautiful morning. Not too bad at all. It's not too cold. But hopefully when that Emirates goes out, we do get a bit of a drama show for you. Because I say, when it does tend to lift some of that ice, frost off the grass. So fingers crossed we get a bit of that for you a little bit later. Drexy, I mean, yeah, technically it is too big now. They wouldn't have accepted it now, but we have had the Antonov 225 at Manchester before. Forbidden Car Racer saying, lucky enough to see the Antonov takeoff from East Midlands. Huge. Was that the 124? Yeah, they are absolutely epic. We've done a couple of streams with the Antonov down there. They are impressive to see. And we've had them, the 124s, a few times at Manchester as well. I can't remember last time it was here. I remember getting photos of it at the end of the runway, because what I can remember is it diverted here because of the bad fog at Frankfurt Hahn, and it was here for 2 days. Yeah, anyway, there you go. Oh yes, I can see that Forbidden Racer. On final now, we have our first prop of the day with Air Slytherin using their ATR 72 coming in from Belfast. I'm just kidding, everyone. You know me. Got to have a bit of bants. Ops just using this opportunity to have a look over 2-3 right. I think they're going to be doing a lot of checks on that runway today to make sure that this repair that they've done is holding fast. Off to Tenerife we go. My pants are either really good or really bad today. That was a really bad one. Right, Aer Lingus Regional now final, using an ATR 72. Yes, we have a stack as well. So it's taken 43 minutes for it to get here from Belfast this morning. Let's see those props in the chat, please. Behind that, we've got the EasyJet coming in from Geneva. So I do want to get the next departure, which is the EasyJet going off to Innsbruck. Well, unfortunately for the Aer Lingus, it's a case of you snooze, you lose. EasyJet to Innsbruck now, departing. And thanks for putting the mighty orange emojis in there. Yeah, Adrian, the cloud goes over the let's say Pennines, otherwise people get triggered. But oh yes, they look absolutely awesome. Right, going back to that, I think I alluded to it before. I got into a healthy debate with someone over on the internet, over on Facebook. So there was an article about the Aer Lingus potential withdrawal. They still haven't announced it yet, so I've got to be honest about it. So they haven't announced it. I wish they would, one way or another, for the passengers anyway. But they put an article up about I can't remember who did it. I think it's Secret Manchester or something like that. One of the two anyway. One of those silly pages anyway. So someone went on. So they had a picture from the end of 23 right from where you look straight down the runway, and they were just going, oh, that's not Manchester. It's not 747. Aer Lingus don't fly 747, and that's not Manchester Airport. It's definitely not at all. I was just like, so I just went, no. I said, you're right. I think initially, fair dues in regards of the 747. Back in the day we did have them, but not now. But there you go. But I went, no, that is taken at Manchester Airport, and the guy's like trying to mansplain to me that it wasn't. He's going, no, it's you're looking at either going towards Mobley or you're going towards I think he said Cheadle, if memory serves me right. Cheadle. And I was just like, and he said, there's no mountains there. I was just like, it's the Pennines. And he's like, he's adamant, and he's just coming back to me like, he's not. So I got annoyed with him. I just said, your geography is absolutely awful. And I said, and I know that it's the Pennines in the background because I've taken that shot many times. And then he told me I was wrong again. And then I'd put one of my links to one of my photos in there. And then he just like, oh, he's just a prat. But hey ho. There's just some people out there who just can't be told that they're wrong. And I just love telling them that they're wrong to the point that they just get very quiet. But yes, he was definitely trying to mansplain things to me, and I was not having it. Especially from a guy who knows absolutely sweet bugger all about aviation. Anywho, that was EasyJet from Geneva using their A320-200. Right, thanks, Gio. Mandy Stanhope, good morning. Great to see you in the chat. And the lovely Diana Hayes is in the chat as well. Diana, hope you and Jeff are doing well. Thanks, Gary. I've worked hard on that kind of voice. I just think it just perfectly... It's just how I imagine this person to sound. But hey-ho. Next in, Nige, coming in from London Heathrow using their A320-200. Let's send it down for that one. Focus. There we go. Do love a little bit of focus on this channel, even when the cameras are misbehaving. And it's doing it again. It's taken 32 minutes for this flight from London Heathrow. Surely could have got a breakfast service done on that one. Full English, please. You don't know what I'm on about. British Airways have said that on this route, this Manchester route, they are stopping doing their full breakfast and their business class and higher seats. So as you can imagine, it's kicked off royally, and I'm here for it. Anything that caused disruption to IAG, I'm here for it at the moment. But yes, I can see those Nige in the chat. Jeff Griffiths, Mandy Stanhope, Gary Fraser and Aviation Katie smashing the game. Airline photo saying morning, runways back to normal. Yes, there were extensive repairs done last night. There was a NOTAM put out earlier, well, late last night, saying that there's a possibility that we might be on 2-3 left ops all day, and because they didn't know if they would get those repairs done. But overnight they were able to do it in the, I would say, somewhat challenging conditions of the cold, and frost. So yes, the hull is repaired, and hopefully it will stand up to the challenges of these massive aircraft going over it over and over and over again. So hopefully it's the last we have of those issues. As I said earlier, it was interesting to look at the arrivals and departures book, because to say there weren't really that many major delays. I thought the airport dealt with it really well, especially when you think of the tracking back that they have to do. I mean, if it was just 2-3 right or 05 left, they would have been singing. There would have been no delays whatsoever. So well done to everyone involved. ATC, ops, and anyone else who's involved. Of course, the pilots, because they're part of it as well. Drexit, you were talking about the breakfast. Well, I know what you mean in regards to it. It's only 30 minutes. However, they used to be able to do it on a 757 service and a proper breakfast service. That wasn't that long ago. And I think, for me, and this is the issue that I've got, British Airways need to have their standards going up rather than reducing, cost cutting, and going downwards. And I think it's been a nice. They've been trying to pull this one for a while. I don't think they're going to get away with it again this time, because, as I say, there's been so much uproar over it. We'll just have to see. I'll guarantee you in a couple of months they'll say that we're returning back to that service. Airline photo. I think they fill it with something a bit more substantial than Cocoa Pops. As I said earlier, I think the issue that they've had in regards of this one hole has been to do with the bad weather that we've had. The very cold temperatures, and I think it's pretty hard for them to do a thorough repair when it's been like that. So unfortunately, I think that's been somewhat exposed. But hopefully now that they've got on top of it, and hopefully they've been able to do that proper repair, and we don't have any more holes for a while anyway, because they will happen. That's the one thing that you can guarantee. All runways get absolutely planted, and the airport are very, very good. They are constantly doing repairs on the runway. And that's that's the same for all airports across the world. These landing zones take a hell of a lot of kind of abuse. Ladybird saying, good morning, Simon. Good morning, my lovelies. Well, always a pleasure to see you in the chat, and I hope you're doing well. And good morning to lovely Debbie13, who's in the chat. How are you doing, Debbie? Pleasure to see you. Ryanair not making its way towards us. This is off to Oslo. Good to hear, Debbie. Good to hear. Just making a few adjustments to the camera. Hopefully, make things a little better. EasyJet, hot to Alicante using their A320 Neo. Yes, Aston Villa Football Club. Yes, the Emirates is in. Came in about an hour ago, mate, if you want to scroll back in the stream. Co Newton, hello there from New Zealand. And Rob, hello there. Thank you, Jamie, saying great live stream. Well, I do appreciate kind words, everybody. It's nice to be out here. I say, still not feeling anywhere near 100%, but it's still nice just to get out for a few hours, as you can well imagine. Right, what I am going to do is I'm just going to warm my hands up for a minute, because it has got pretty darn cold. Okay, well, we'll see you hopefully in 3 weeks' time, maybe AVFC. Gary saying the skies are looking pretty right now in the background. I would have to agree with you. Aviation Katie having some Dairy and Rye Vita. Very nice. Got a Ryanair that's going to be coming over towards us now. Mike Davies, thank you so much for your continued support as you join the 33-month crew at Domestic, saying good morning, everyone. Well, good morning to you. And there you go. Just throw these hearts into the chat. And Elite Job 005 saying good morning, everyone. Well, good morning as well to you. We're going to go on to the next arrival, which is on the horizon. Come on, focus. Boom, back of the net. This is the KLM 737-800 coming from Amsterdam Schiphol. No, it doesn't want focus. Focus. There we go. And behind that, we have the Swiss. We've got a fair few inbounds, actually. We've got Ryanair from Rome after that. And then it will be the Cathay Pacific A350-900 coming in from Hong Kong. So, not too long before that comes in. And as we were saying before, I think it was Gary who said it. Yes, the backdrop with the Pennines is looking absolutely stunning this morning. Nice cloud bank over there. Okay, saying that she's only turned to Rye Vita just to knock down the cholesterol. Well, needs must. Rye Vita's not the worst thing in the world. I do prefer proper oat cakes and stuff like that, though. That's my personal preference if I was going to go for stuff like that. And Kirsty L's back in the chat. Hello, Kirsty. Great to see you back. I say, mods, if you got to do all the stuff today, don't worry about it. I can kind of budget. I say I have asked Liz to pop in and help out today. Oh, Alex Holland, I'm glad that you enjoy the stream that much. Say there's so many great streams out there, so were your favourite? Does mean a lot. And Aviation Katie with the tails for the KLM in the chat. So's Jeff and so's Gary. Absolutely smashing it, you guys. Dale Greenhow, yes, I did know about that. It was the F-15s, wasn't it, that flew over? Yes, well, I didn't see it, but I saw the photos of it. It looked pretty awesome. It's not often that they fly straight over Manchester. You usually transit around it, but no, very interesting to see. So yeah, my understanding was that it was going down to Is it Lake and Heath? I think so. I can't remember anyway. That better not be my car. Well, it stopped there. Lisbeth, good morning to you. And Graham Hill, thank you for your continued support as you join the 6-month crew at Domestic. Say morning, Simon, Liz Mods, and all viewers worldwide. Well, thank you, mate, and great to have you in the chat, and thanks for your continued support. And I will throw some hearts in there just to say thank you. Hopefully I can get it done before the next... Oh, I forgot Mandy. I just seen Mandy's there as well. 1 second, Mandy. How could I do that to you? Absolute scandal. Just shows you how poor the stream's getting, doesn't it? Ryanair going off to Milan now, using the 737 MAX 8. Right. Where's Mandy's milestone? There it is. Mandy Stanhope, thank you so much as you join the 3-month crew at Domestic. There you go. I just had to read that next bit because there was another plane coming in saying, always a great stream here. Thanks. Well, thank you so much. And I'll throw those hearts in a minute once this arrival comes in. This is the Swiss A320 Neo. He's looking at the engines there. It's coming from Zurich. They're aiming for the top of the bump and they've done a good job there. Laura, good morning to you. Great to see you. I saw you asking for a shout out. Wait a sec. There we go. Oh, that's lifting up a bit of spray there, isn't it? That's Swiss. But Laura's saying she's on the early shift, and a big shout out to Courtney and Justin. There we go. Courtney and Justin, I've just decided you deserve medals for having to work with Laura. She's going to kill me for that one, isn't she? I think she is. Oh well. Mighty Orange now making its way down 2-3 left. I have no idea where this is going. I do now, because it's going off to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Next arrival is pretty close now. I'm guessing that's the one from Rome. Certainly is. It's taken 2 hours 23 minutes for it to get here. And we're going to throw it down there now with those lovely pink skies. Wow, it is pretty pink down there. Right, put those hearts in for Mandy. Boom. Sorted. Right, can we have some focus? Kirsty should be up at this time, so I'm not. I would be saying, Liz, it'd be really beneficial if you were to come into the chat. Now, anytime now. Oh dear. So I come up with some codswallop excuse as well. And I'll just roll my eyes into the back of my head and go, oh well, you'll just have to pay for your trip now. Not my problem. Springy Hull KR, hello there, good morning to you. Norman Class saying, morning Simon, looks like the southeast has got some wild weather coming in on Thursday. Oh well, it's about time they got some bad weather, wasn't it? No, I mean, joking aside, I know that the southwest coast got absolutely battered last week as well, so hopefully it doesn't really, it's not too bad. Drexy, see you later, mate. Couldn't even pronounce your surname then. Next in, Cathay. A350-900 coming in from Hong Kong. It's taken, how long? 14 hours and 23 minutes to get here this morning. And look at those gorgeous pink skies. Absolutely gorgeous. I think if I say gorgeous one more time, I might hit myself. Rod Gill, good morning to you, my friend. Great to see you. And Georgia Smith even, saying, good morning, loving the stream. Just getting ready for work. My sister-in-law flew from Manchester yesterday to Kilimanjaro. Wowzers. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. But hope she had a great flight. Oh, Aviation, Katie say, I haven't flown for 35 years due to be terrified of flying. I think you're brave enough. I just think, it has to be in the right time, the right place for you. It's difficult. I know Liz used to suffer from a fear of flying. So, it took her a hell of a lot to start flying again. But, there's so many tools out there that hopefully you can use and, in the future, you feel that you get that confidence, that you feel that you want to go back in the air again. But hope you do. Because it's such a great thing to be able to do, to travel. Anyhow, we do have this A350 about to touch down. Oh, they're going for the top of the bump as well there. Very nice landing there from the Cathay. Taking a bit of crab angle off. Or decrabbing, as I'm trying to say as often as I can today. Let's say if you didn't see our stream on Monday, we were lucky enough to get both the arrival and the departure of the stunning new 80th anniversary livery for Cathay Pacific, in that retro inspired lettuce leaf kind of colour. It's beautiful. Kirsty saying, final call for passenger Liz. Yeah. Right, see you in a bit, Kirst. Have a good run of the school variant. Hopefully it's not too chaotic. Richie Flies, good morning to you. And Strip Clip saying, morning all. I am on uncle duty today and looking after my nephew Mason, who isn't feeling too great. Chilling, watching this wonderful stream. Well, Mason, sorry to hear you're not feeling 100%, bud. If it makes you feel a little bit better, I'm still feeling really pants as well. So we're in the same boat, mate. We're in this together, and hopefully you get to feeling a lot better soon. Ethiopian A350-900 now coming in from Geneva. Taking an hour and 27 minutes. And I know most of you know already that this flight started in Addis Ababa, flew to Geneva, and then flew from Geneva to Manchester. Kronos STV, hello there. like it's a fair bit of runway here. And as you say, Adrian, Cathay back to using their boring livery. Jiffer's saying, hi, I'm normally just a lurker, but I'm intrigued by the way you pronounce crew when someone has been on here for some months. Is it a group chat in joke? I'm learning ropes. No, it's not. I can't remember how it came about. I think I just did it naturally once, or stupidly once. But my whole take on it is that, you know, people have these milestones, and I don't think they get. And this is my opinion, so I'm not, you know, please don't go to other people and go, you should be doing milestones. Well, it's not that. It's just my take on it. I feel that milestones are kind of underused by us on streams. I think that, you know, super chats and, you know, super stickers and, you know, other kind of means of supporting channels are all shouted out big time, you know, like by, you know, going, oh, this person's been, you know, put 10 quid or something in and stuff like that. But for me, the bread and butter of any channel is the membership, and people who are, you know, continual members deserve something just that little bit different and a little bit zany and a little bit stupid, because it's me, and I think they, you know, deserve that kind of bit of a shout out for it. So I just like to highlight that people, you know, doing a fantastic job in kind of keeping this channel going effectively. So that's why I do it. Greg Mel, it is my word of the day. I saw what's his name? Is it Pilot Mentor? He said it, and I went, "Oh, I'm robbing that word." So it's my word of the day. I'm going to stick it in my vocabulary. Silver Gardens Brewery, good morning to you. And thank you to everyone who stuck those cafe tales in the chat. Mandy Stanhope, Gary Fraser, Adrian, Aviation Katie, Gio Blackman, Debbie13, absolutely smashing it. Michael Ingo looking to get banned from the chat once again with his boring takes on liveries. Hello, Michael. How you doing, mate? I hope you're so glad to be back in the UK after your weekend away. Can you feel the positive vibes today? Michael's like, currently just like saying bad words about me. Rich Fly saying, finally booked a money flight. And of course, because you're local to Birmingham, saying Manchester is much cheaper for Jet2. And bring on tenors at the end of Feb. Well, hopefully it's a day that we're streaming. Get you going out. And there goes the Eurings going back off to Dusseldorf. Legends put a milestone in. The legend that is Super Adrian. I'm forgetting the 80, mate. I just think he's just super. So we'll just go Super Adrian. Joining the 35-month crew at Domestic, saying, just to hear you say it, you know it, mate. Proper ledge. Adrian is just an absolute, honestly, top mod. I know he does. He helps this channel out a hell of a lot, and of course he helps out Kevin over at AVL as well. So thank you for doing that, bud. And I want to get in that chat and throw some hearts your way. Oh yes, I did get Graham Hill. I thought it was Graham Tannehill. There was a milestone for that. I forgot, but no, I got Graham Hill before. So boom. There you go, Adrian. Thank you as always, bud. Oh, Ian J. Well, Ian, first of all, congratulations on being first on the chat. I did shout you out at the beginning of the stream, mate. But very well done. Very well done, sir. But, yeah, just saying it's looking quite foggy over at Landan Heathrow, mate. Well, I know Jerry is looking to go live at 12 today, if memory serves me right. So, I'm guessing it should have cleared up a bit by then. So hopefully, no issues with Big Jet TV a little bit later. So Georgia Smith even saying, yes, she had an amazing flight. She's doing it for Macmillan Cancer Support UK and Parkinson's UK. Well, it's good to hear that. Hope she has a fantastic time climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. Very nice. Alex, there's a lot of things that are going to be a mod on this channel. I don't mean it disrespectfully. It's I watch people for a long old time, usually about a 3-month period, about how they interact with other people, etc. And then maybe after that, I will probably look to do it. I will never give them. I mean this in a bad way, but anyone who asks, I just go no. It's asked, and I will say that there could be a couple of people being asked in the next week or so. So yeah. Aviation boy 1234 saying love the stream. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Pure Raven's in the chat saying morning all, hope everyone is well. Mr. Cafe on Monday due to being in my sick bed. Pure Raven, you're in good company because I know that feeling. It's been so ill. It hasn't been great. And it's been so on and off. Like there's days where where I've been feeling great. Like I cancelled on the Sunday. Most people will know that. And on the Saturday, I felt great. I felt so good, and I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be fine now. I'm going to be over it. And then Sunday morning hit me so hard, and like today, I'm feeling not great as well. So it's just one of those things. It seems to be very up and down. But hopefully, you're going to be back to 100% very soon. I've seen your reels, Michael. I think you're advertising me your reels at the moment. I love it. Especially the one in the cabin, that was very nice. I will say that. Made it look like he was outside on a plane. I think this is a Ryanair. No, it's not. It's not. I think this is an Air Canada. There we go. No, it can't be. I've got my lines wrong here. That's a small plane. I don't know what this is. Because the direction I expect this plane to be coming from, I can't see anything on it. I know there's one running parallel to it. It can't be the Turkish. That's not 777. Or is it? I might be wrong. Gonna crop in on this. Oh yeah, that's the Turkish. Oh well, that just looked really diddy. Hey, got Turkish on the stream, everyone. Go on. Oh no, I'm getting confused by these. Yes, so Air Canada's off to the left. Ah, yes, that makes sense. And then there's a Delta Airlines A380 going to Amsterdam behind. Well, it's all gone John Lennon here, so I might do a couple of over the tops for a minute. And then there's these two over here. Let's have a look. Where are you? There's one. And that's the 330. And then there's the Qatar Dreamliner, which is just off to the left of this one. Just too much happening over the top wires for me today. Let's just go a little bit wider. There we go. There's the other one. That's the Qatar. Oh, and there's a Lufty. There's a Lufty behind it. There we go. Let's get the Lufty. Sack you. You're not that important to me. Lufty 7-4. Going from San Francisco back to Frankfurt. Bit of the Queen in the Sky action for you. Do have a Ryanair making its way over to us now, so we will jump on that. I can tell you that the Singapore Airlines is just to the south of us, just about to hit Dane. Nature Explorer saying, when are we having a collab with Jerry? I don't think Jerry wants to lower the quality of his channel with having myself or Liz on it. Yeah, Jerry and Jilly don't need that, unfortunately. They've got a lot going on. I think Jerry's got a lot going on with the surgery he's going to be having as well. So I think he needs to concentrate more on that than doing a collab with silly old us too. But we do love Big Jet TV, one of our favourite channels out there. So definitely tune in and watch them later. Diana in the chat, hello there. Say morning all, bit of a chill out there this morning. It certainly is. It's not the warmest day, but I'm not going to complain too much. Leave that for later. And there's that 7-4, looking absolutely resplendent as always. Rob Guest in the chat, hello there. Jodie Ends in as well, hello Jodie. And Pasha17, good morning. Mr. John Walton's in there as well. Morning, John. Busy day for you yesterday. I was having a good old lurk watching the stream. Hope you're doing well, mate. There you go. That's your 747 over the top fix for like 10 minutes. Ryanair now on the roll. This is going off to Dublin. There's a plane going west there. Well, there's a Jet 2 going from Leeds to Tenerife. Just getting everything for you today. Just a gift that keeps on giving. Right, just turning on to final now. We've got another British Airways coming in from London Heathrow using their A320neo. Singapore should be with us quite soon. That's all right, Alex. It's good for me to be able to explain that to people. I say, I'm not going to shirk away from the questions here on this channel. Michael saying, "Oh my God, stop the chemtrails." Don't be starting that, Michael. You'll know you'll get him in the chat, kicking off, going, "Oh my God, the chemtrails!" So zip it, will you? Get back to smoking stuff. That's because that's what you do. Jodie saying, think planes on big TV this morning. As why not? Keep me going today. Need it. Well, I know that feeling. So, it's a bit of a struggle today. But, I have said this, I don't think it's going to be the longest show because I am feeling it quite bad today, but it's nice to be out. Greg Mel saying you caught it, so it won't be Turkish. Someone else saying it's an American. I'm pretty sure it was a Turkish mate. So I'm going to say it was definitely Turkish. Tui making its way over. And as Graham C says, we did get that 7-4. Thanks, Graham. And Nature Explorer saying the same as well. Everyone's saying there's a 7-4. I got it. I want it, me. You know me. Always get them over the tops when I want to. And Gary, glad you enjoyed that overhead. Oops. I wish I had a camera that focused today. There we go. Back in the room. So this is Nige coming in from London, mate. Aer Lingus has just crossed over, so we're going to have a few departures and a few arrivals for you. Nice to have a bit of action because it went all John Lennon there for a bit. Aston Villa Football Club saying Indigo is delayed till 9:48. It's not a surprise. I think they're delayed near enough every single day at the moment, to be honest. Emma Plane Spotting saying morning all from Milton Keynes. Just popped in to watch the Jet 2 planes as my 21-year-old daughter is trained to become a Jet 2 pilot. Oh, lovely to hear, and I hope that training is going well, and there's a lot of study involved. I'm not sure where she is in regards of her getting her licence, but wish her all the best with that. And Dave Cox, good morning to you, mate. Great to see you. HD and Apollo Aviation, morning. Aviation Kate, it depends where it's going. So Aviation Kate saying wants a plane leaves Manchester. How long does it take roughly to exit England? Depends where it's going. You know, if it's going south to like the likes of France or Spain, it could take 30 minutes to get down there, 20 to 30 minutes. If it's going transatlantic, it'll just take a few minutes to get over to Liverpool. So it all depends on where it's going. Nature Explorer asking how many towers does Manchester have? It's got one tower that's fully functioning, which is this one. So that's tower. Then we have the old tower that's over there, and then we have the ground tower that's not used anymore. That's over at Terminal 1. Say that's not been used. So everything's done from that main tower now. So there you go. So just one. Lights improved. Aer Lingus A380 now departing back to Dublin. Trapped in that gear. Scary 2002, good morning to you. This is Ryanair from Belfast now, taking 36 minutes to get here from there. It's about to just plop it onto 23 right. Liberator 74, you're absolutely right. Those de-icing crews will be working very hard this morning. Flightline Live, hello there. And Paul Dunn's back in the chat. Great to see you, mate. And lovely to see those Niger emojis. Flightline Live doing it. Jody N, Gary Fraser, Paul787, Greg Mel, the lovely Debbie. Helps if I can actually speak, doesn't it? Who else? Graham C, Aviation Katie, and H. Dot. Thank you all so much. Oh, good to hear that you're proud of her, Aviation. George Smith. You should be. Doing a cracking job. Singapore Airlines is now in short final, so I'm just going to fling it over there. So, this has come from Singapore. It's taken 13 hours and 57 minutes to get here. I'm sure those passengers will be very happy to get off this plane. Not because it's not nice, just because they've been on it for so long. Oh, Rob guessed with the Nigers as well. Sorry, Rob, I didn't notice that. And so did John Hume. And we've got the Qatar coming over, our first heavy departure of the day. Lily MS, hello there. Wish they would use the other Towers plane spotters. That would be decent, wouldn't it? But no. Morning, Liz. Jacob saying, morning, just sat down with a cup of tea. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Good way to start the day. But welcome and hope you're doing well. Nature Explorer, I'll let you do that. I've got a good relationship with the airport. Don't want to ruin it. I tell them what to do. Olivia saying, morning. It's very crisp today. Unexpected ice rink on my dog walk this morning. Home for a cuppa before work now. I don't blame you. Warm up after that dog walk, because as I say, it is really cold out here today. I am feeling it. Olivia Ruff saying, morning, everyone. Mods and Simon. Well, good morning to you, Olivia. I hope you're doing well. Oh, where's it? It's like synchronised timing out there. It's a beautiful thing. Qatar 787-9 Dreamliner now going back to Doha. QR22. But enjoy this, everyone. This should be a good one. Beautiful. Graham, you can't see what I can see, my friend. I see everything. I can see someone was asking, is the Qatar been in? Sorry, the Etihad been in? Yes. Sorry about the silly messages from someone who was being a little bit disruptive there. It was making it look like it hasn't come in yet. It has been. It's come in a good while ago, so it should be looking to come out quite soon. So sorry about that misleading stuff. As you can imagine, we do get it from time to time. Luckily, we could do a bit of an extended departure on this one because it's not mega busy at the moment. We do have the Eurowings though, looking like it's going to depart any second now. Yeah, it's making its way down, so we'll grab that and hopefully jump back on to the Qatar. This one's going back to Hamburg. Sorry, that's literally my hand smacking the tripod. Them Eurowings be like biz jets, rotating very early. Graham, I'm not Haley Joel Osment or whatever his name is. I'm not Bruce Willis either, mate. Sorry, there's the guitar. Just tracking back around. We do have plane on final, but we can stay on this one for a minute. Just to say, I'm going to say hello to everyone on Lizzie's behalf because, like, she won't be able to reply individually. I think everyone knows why not. So, yeah, John, I don't know what it is. It just seems to be some. I can understand why you got a lot because you did have a lot of people in it, especially when the hole in the runway occurred. So I can understand, but I say it's a bit weird today. We're not that busy. But, it just seems to be a couple that need dealing with. Well, I'm glad everyone liked that Qatar departure. Ops just doing a quick runway inspection. Haven't got anything coming out for the next few minutes, so probably a very prudent time to do it. Aer Lingus, A320-200 now on short final for 23 right. Ain, hello there. I think I did say hello to you before, but I'm going to say hello to you again because I'm just nice. Yeah, sorry for all those adverts that you get in the chat thing. It's just one of them things that YouTube do and you can't get rid of. Let's say we control ads the best that we can by saying that we don't want them on streams. So, you know, like the full ads where you can't see any of the stream, but the ones that they put in the chat, that's a YouTube thing, and they're not taking that away. It's really irritating. Tina, good morning. Saying morning, Simon, Liz, Mods and everyone. Hope you're all well today. Well, not too bad, thanks. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I'm not feeling well, but it's nice to be out if you get me. That's what I mean by that. But, yeah. It's very crisp this morning, which I won't complain about. But I am down at my favourite end of the airport, so nice and quiet. Especially after kind of all the pandemonium that happened with the Cathay departure. There was a lot of people out for that on Monday, so I just opted for somewhere a little bit quieter today. Aviation Katie, good morning. You've been in the chat all morning. Aviation Katie, thank you so much for the £2 super chat, saying enjoying this morning stream as I always do. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's that's what we're here for, and glad to hear that you're liking it so much. I can't speak at the moment. I'm really bad. But I can put those hearts in the chat for you. That's one thing I can do. So thank you, Katie. It's very kind of you. Alex Holland saying, it frustrates me you can't pay a yearly YouTube subscription and save a bit. No, because they just love getting that money in off you every month, don't they? Absolutely. They're absolutely ruthless, aren't they? Jacob saying, seeing the Qatar departure is always nice to see your colleagues at work whilst on the couch with a nice cuppa. Mate, you try to line them up a bit. If you are, excellent job. Did anyone see what that smoke was from? A little smoke there. I wasn't looking, I was just grabbing my drink. Which is very, very cold. Craig Tom saying, good morning, Simon, everyone. Well, good morning to you, my friend. Great to see you. We do have a few planes making their way out now. I think there's a Ryanair down there that's pushed. Yeah, you can see that. That's pushed. Also got one of the British Airways. Looks like that's about to come out. And there's a Jet 2 as well. We're going to Paphos. And as you can probably understand, that British Airways will be going to London, mate. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I've just missed a UPS from Cologne, 747. I can't see the contrails for that anywhere either. It's a bit weird because that would have gone right over us, just to the left of me. How weird. Oh well. There'll be more, I'll guarantee that. Well, hopefully get a little bit of traffic in the next few minutes. But don't know if you heard the news over the past few days about Virgin Atlantic. Looks like we're going to be having at least one of their A330 Neos based here from, I think it's the end of this year. So I know we've got a fair old lick to go before we get that. But I think something might happen a little bit earlier in regards of that. But it'd be nice to have one of their 330 Neos back again. It's been a busy time for them, haven't they? You know, they've got their new A330 Neos. We've got some more coming soon, but they've effectively sold some of those off to a leasing company, and then they've released them in the last few days. So I don't know if Virgin are going to actually announce another order with Airbus soon. It's usually when they do something like that is to free up a bit of capital, but we'll just have to see. I'm not sure what the crack is there, but it'd be nice to have a few more 330s. I'm not going to say no to that. Aer Lingus is still having to wait to get around the back. Just had another Ryanair ping up. Do have a few of them now. And that British Airways that I mentioned, that is now pinging. Oh, looks like it's pushed. So it should be with us in the next minute or so. Oh, Adrian saying I switched mobile carriers here. Gave me a further $4 a month off YouTube Premium, which, let's be honest, a lot of deals do that. You know, even here in the UK, you can get money off YouTube. So, you know, you just have to shop around a little bit. You can find decent deals. I mean, but you, make sure you do check if you can get a bit off. Because I'm not really that bothered about ads. I'm just like, I'll just deal with them. But I know Liz has YouTube Premium, and she swears by it. And in fairness, when I watch it on the TV, we'll always watch it on her account. And it does, yeah, I think it does make a little bit of a difference, but I'm not sure I'm willing to pay out that much a month because I'm tight. I do think though, and I've said this before, I think YouTube accounts, like, you know, should get free YouTube Premium. You know, it's as a little perk just to say thank you for all the stuff that we're doing for them. But no, they're just absolutely, they're tighter than me, to be honest. And yes, I do resent them for it. Right, is that one taxiing yet? Yes, it is. It's about to taxi. So that's going to come over to us now. Optimus Toaster's in the house saying good morning, or oh, do one, will ya? Oh, that's just disgusting. So he's flying to Abu Dhabi today via the famous EasyJet to Berlin and the Eurowings overnight route. Don't like you. Never did. Why is everyone going on holiday and I'm not? I want to go on holiday. It's wrong. No, I'm joking aside, Optimus Toaster. You have a fantastic holiday. And Jules Harris saying Vodafone offers some entertainment package and some contracts, so I'm able to get YouTube Premium for free for the entire term of your phone contract. I beg your pardon. That's Liz, make notes. Optimus Toaster saying, you have a funny way of showing your thank yous. Oh, you know, just say what you see, mate. When it's you, it's all fair game. That's all I'm going to say. Also got an EasyJet now coming out. That EasyJet will be going off to Geneva. I say I do find these Wednesdays just, how do I put it? A little bit patchy in regards of the movements. Say the Monday and Fridays are, I would say, far better. Speaking of Abu Dhabi, we do have a Etihad 777 coming from Dublin going to Abu Dhabi. That's going to go over the top in the next few minutes, but really I should show it now before that gets here. So this is a good few miles out, this. Can't see it on the screen. Where are you? There it is. It's currently at 35,000 feet and it's just hit Birkenhead. Birkenhead, mate. So I tell anyone from Birkenhead, I apologise in advance. Before anyone jumps in the chat going, Simon, why are you taking the mick again? Because I am. Right, that's my drink done. I'm all good. Right, that Ryanair. Now on the roll, so sorry Etihad. Dedicate that to Optimus Toaster. Oh no, Liz, you got robbed on your deal. Absolutely scandalous. That, Ryanair, was off to Brussels. Oh, do you know what? Get that Etihad properly now. Come on. Where are you? There we go. So yes, this is the Etihad going from Dublin to Abu Dhabi. And there's another Ryanair making its way over. Just crossing 23 right. Should be with us in the next few minutes. There you go. People putting best deals in there for how to get the most, or get YouTube Premium at the best rate. Good to see. I'm too lazy to read them out. I'll let you read them out. Gary Fraser saying wouldn't do without YouTube Premium. Don't know. Oh no, I was going to say something there. I was gonna have got poor little living at large there, and I thought, no, don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Just don't. It's not worth it. Wow, that was special, wasn't it? Some very special people out. I always find the people on that channel are a bit special as well. Damien Rooney, hello there, great to see you. Well, you won't get a pan smoother than that on Flight Focus 365. There you go. You won't get a pan in the dark either. There you go. Oh no, Optimus Toaster, mate. That was me. I'm on it, me. I can time people out, I can pan, and I can talk to the chat at the same time. I'm just on it. No messing around with me today. EasyJet's coming in from Belfast now using an A320 Neo. Nettie Walton Low, good morning to you. Pleasure to see you. Gee. In fairness, that's one of the better reviews that we've had, to be honest. Multitasking legend. I'll take that, Jodie. I heard the triple threat. I'm all for it. It's you just have to be on it 24/7. As I say, you do have these little times where, I mean this in the nicest possible way, but you do get the prats out, and I don't know what they get out of it. It's like that. They kind of feel some power to go into a chat and put something like that. And the thing is, you kind of feel sorry for them, because obviously in their life they don't have any kind of, I would say, happiness, and they don't want to kind of just be nice and stuff like that. It's obviously something wrong with them in their lives that they feel that they have to go and do that. And it's quite sad in a way. I do feel sorry for them, but at the same time, I'm like, you're a muppet. Lax Pro, you asking what's my New Year's resolution? I don't have one, to be honest. I don't really do them. Because I mean this in the nicest possible way. I just won't keep to it. I'm just not that kind of thing. If, just because it's the start of the new year, I've got to do something. That doesn't work for me. I just think if you're going to do something, it has to be any time of the year if you want to do it. So, yeah, there we go. Mandy Stanhope saying, YouTube Premium's $14 here in Canada. I just rather watch the ads. Wowzers. It is expensive nowadays, isn't it? But that's the price you pay, isn't it? I mean, I personally just don't think it's worth it. That's just my take on it. But if you get YouTube Music thrown in with it, you might be able to get rid of your other subscriptions to other services. So you just got to make it work for you at the end of the day. But yeah. Yeah, Jodie, yeah. There just seems to be like little peaks and troughs. I know John Walton was saying that he had a few yesterday when he was modding, and it's just wowzers. It's just crazy. Hey Lucy, how you doing? What a welcome that is. How are you doing? I can see that the Etihad's now pinging around the back, so we will have that beauty coming out soon. In the meanwhile, we've got this EasyJet off to Geneva. Lucy Hartley, good morning to you as well. I think it's time. Well, Lucy's just come in the chat. Well, it's good to welcome you in. As you say, Lucy. It's a bit fresh this morning. Just to say, I always go on about this, but about ad blockers. But what I would say is, I understand that people kind of like it, but at the end of the day, you're watching, especially the live streams, the aviation live streams, and you've got people who are going out to the airport in what I'd say not great conditions at times. And I think, the least you can do is go through those ads in order to watch. Because at the end of the day, it's the content creators who need that money in order to do the shows that they do. And if they're not getting the money because you're using an ad blocker, then you're probably not going to have those shows for much longer. So, that's something that I will have a rant about every so often. But I would, I'd ask that, I'm not saying that you have to get YouTube Premium or anything, but just watch the ads. We only try and do it on the stream so that you only have one ad, and that's as you come through the door. The ads that you get in the chat, that's a different thing altogether, but I think you can live with that. Prop. Going back to Belfast now. I'm so going to sweat my hand against the tripod here. Oh no, just dodged it. Beautiful. Awesome pan in there. Team are making their way around. I'll say good morning to them. Morning. Sorry I got them things on. What was that? Oh, I'm not too bad. How are you doing? Oh, how is it over there after last night? After the repairs last night, is it all good now? That's what we want to hear. Awesome to hear. Anyway, top man. Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks, guys, and have a great day and take care. Have a great day and take care, mate. See you later. One of the great ops drivers there, saying hello. Always nice to say hello to them. Sorry, I've got my headphones on again. I find it really easy just like to concentrate when I'm doing that. But I have to like fling them to the floor when I start talking to people who are around me. Keeps my ears warm as well. It's a double bonus. I give always a good thing to do. And good to see those props. Mighty Orange making its way over towards us now. This one's going to Geneva. But, as I say, as we know, the ops team here at Manchester do an amazing job. You know, lucky to know quite a few of them as well. You know, really nice team. As I say, do a cracking job of like keeping the airfields nice and safe for us. Who's in doing the runway inspections, and don't see half the jobs of what they do. You know, around the terminal as well, keeping the likes of Tom honest. Greg will have to get told off if I gave him stickers for that. I'd love to be able to, though. Right. This Mighty Orange now going off to Geneva. Enjoy this, everybody. And Aviation KT and Paul Dunn smashing it with those Mighty Orange emotes. And thank you to everyone who put the props in there. Looking awesome. Oh dear. Cathay is doing a premature ping, because I know for a fact that's not coming out for a good while yet. So interesting to see that on the board. On final, we have the Finnair coming in from Helsinki. I'm just putting the camera down there for a moment because we should see the Etihad come around from the back there. Any second now would be good. But it's definitely on the taxi. And Kai saying, like, easy like a Sunday morning, even on a Wednesday morning. I like it, mate. And there is the Etihad. So that will be departing off 2-3 left in the next few minutes. So that's something to look forward to, I should say. Also got the, looks like we got the Air Transat. That's pushed. That BA that's supposed to have been coming out for the last like 30 minutes, that's looks like it's probably hasn't. Olivia, I love it down here. I think the bonuses are that it's nice and quiet, so you can, you know, whilst it was lovely where I was on Monday with everyone around, sometimes it's nice just to have a little bit of quiet time here, and yeah, you can just chill for a bit and get those awesome rotation shots as well. I know for arrivals, it's not as great, but it's not that bad. I mean, you get to see the full arrival, it's just that the sound's not great. So, one of those things. Optimus Toaster said, it's even the better livery, Etihad. Well, you know, had to sort you out for one day, didn't we, mate? Sorry. Well, thank you for the kind words, my friend, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Oh, looking good in that light. Right, we're going to concentrate on that Etihad now. It's alright, mate. I think they're both really nice liveries. I just have... just Optimus Toaster saying, I do like the classic livery, but I do have a soft spot for the triangles. I must say, I like the new livery on the Etihad. I just prefer... My preference is always towards the older livery. I just think it just looks that little bit nicer for me. But the just any Etihad livery is really, really nice. They've always done a really good job with their planes. Morning, Richard Dowd. How you doing, mate? And Kate Rose already in the chat with those Etihad tails. Get in there. That's it, Miss Hartley. As you say, you know, when this plane has got sunlight on it, it's absolutely majestic. Very much the same way as the Qatar. I think myself and Liz discussed this. You know, it's not the best livery in the world when it's dark. You know, it's overcast and everything, but when it's got a bit of light on there, it's absolutely sublime. Looks like it's going down Tango, so we're going to get a full-length takeoff. So hopefully means we get a lovely rotation right in front of us. Thank you, Adrian, Katie, Mandy Stanhope for putting the Etihad emojis in there. Paul Dunn as well. Yeah, as I say, Diane, I'm in the same boat as you. I agree. I do just prefer that old one. But as I say, I don't mind. I actually like this. It's just that Etihad have three great liveries. So we're just lucky to have them all, to be honest. My honest answer is I don't know what's happening with that A330 pilot Fred. It has been there for a good old while now. You obviously haven't got availability for it over at the terminal. Well, hopefully that will change soon. Right, you ready for this, everyone? Going to have a little bit of 777 loveliness for you. Here we go. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. As John Walton says, 777 peeps, let's have it. Come on, let's see those tails and those engines get spammed in the chat, because that was absolutely something else. Hi W, good morning to you. I saw Graham Tannehill in there, and I also saw Paul Hilbert. So welcome to the stream, you guys. Lucy's saying she likes the Etihad as long as it's not the blue one. Yeah, no, that feeling. Having said that, I will say it's a good looking aircraft. It's just I think you know the rest on that one. Oh, Aaron, you're absolutely right in regards of that. If when we get those 777Xs, that's going to be something else, isn't it? And I think it's going to be interesting to see how many we do get here at Manchester. I'd love to have a few coming in here, be it from Emirates, Qatar, Etihad. Who else? Who else is going to put an order in for them that comes to Manchester? Cathay. I'm just trying to think of else now. I'd probably be close to it, wouldn't it? But you never know. I know that I've always said this, when we do get our first 777X here, my goodness, that winglet's going to get photoed a lot. Jet 2, A321 now going. And off to Paphos they go with that 321 Neo. Augie saying that 777 was 20 years old. Well, they do have good legs, these older frames, don't they? See what we've got coming towards us over the top. We've got a Emirates 777 coming in from Dublin. And you know what? I'm going back on the Etihad just because I can. There we go. Just about to pass over. Have a look. Passing over my house in Chorlton just as we speak. And we'll be passing over Liz quite shortly. Okay, Ryanair 737 MAX 8 now rotating. And thank you to the railway and aviation guy, aka Henry, joining the 5-month crew at domestic, saying 5 months. Amazing morning, everyone, by the way. Well, hello there, mate. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure to see you in the stream, bud. KLM. Now on the roll, I will get in the chat to put some hearts in there in a minute. Let's get this. as you say, Aaron, they should have got the first delivery in third quarter of 23, and we're in the first quarter of 26, and still, they're looking at 27, but still not been given a confirmation date on regards of that. It's are we surprised that the 777X has been delayed this long? I'm not, personally. I think after everything that happened with the 737 Maxes, they were always going to be mega scrutinised, and every little kind of fault was going to be micro-analysed, and it was going to cause delays. So I think in the long run it'd be better for Boeing to have it done this way, but I can imagine customers just are absolutely fuming. I know when I've seen Sir Tim Clark talk about the 777X, he's biting his lip. There goes the Jet 2 A321neo. Where are they off to? We'll say there was some good news for Boeing yesterday, wasn't there? That's the flight off to Tenerife. Delta. Oh, not Delta. Was it Delta? Yeah, it was Delta, wasn't it? Delta ordered some Dreamliners, didn't they? 787, was it Dash 10s? Please correct me if I'm wrong in regards to that. I know Adrian's probably gone to bed, but he'd probably correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I wasn't expecting that. Delta have been quite happy with the likes of Airbus, but I don't know if they were given a very, very good deal, or the A350s were just going to take too long for them to get their hands on, and they decided to go with the Dreamliner. I mean, the Dreamliner's a good plane, isn't it? I don't think there's any issues in regards of that. I know there were a couple of issues with the electrics when it first came out, and a couple of other issues, but it was an interesting one. I didn't expect it. I think that's the thing I'm trying to make out more than anything else. Right, I know what I meant to do. I need to put some hearts in the chat for Henry. So, 1 second. Oh, Oggy saying, I'm guessing you're not an Etihad fan here, mate. Saying we came back on the 777 on Etihad. There you go, Henry, mate. Worst flight we've had. Cramped and old. Sadly went out on there on the 787, which was great. I do think you notice a big difference in regards to the older planes and the newer planes nowadays, especially with the cabin pressure, etc. It does make a difference when you feel. But I know that when we flew on the United 777-200, it did feel a little bit cramped and a little bit kind of old compared to other aircraft that we've flown on. So I can see where you're coming from in regards to that, mate. But I still got a lot of time to flying on 777 though. I wouldn't say no if I had a flight on it. Adrian, take care, mate. Thank you for doing the shift that you're always doing at the moment. I do appreciate it, bud. Absolute legend. Let's show some love for Adrian, please, in the chat. Because he's just done a cracking job once again. Cheers, Kirsty. I do appreciate it. Scary 2002 saying the sky colour on the TV is way more blue than on the laptop. Wowzers. Hashtag calibration day, isn't it, for you? I might have to get that sorted. There goes that Ryanair 737-800 off to Belfast. Good to see you in the chat, Eden above. John Kenneth Williams saying, morning mate, how's it going? Not too bad, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Air Transat taking an offset position to the centre line there. But this one will be going back to Toronto using their A321neo. And I think I'm going to record this one. Yeah, and Adrian saying to replace the 767s. Interesting choice that, isn't it? Wouldn't have been one that I would have had at the top of my head, but thanks for that. And I actually didn't know that, Adrian, so thanks for putting that in. But have a good sleep, mate. Oh, okay, yeah. You can say that you don't like the Etihad and still love the 777, mate. I get that. But I'm just saying, I think that was more of a generalisation for me, to be honest. You know, I do find that, you know, when you fly on the newer planes with, you know, the lower cabin pressure, etc., that it's just a lot more enjoyable at times, especially when you're going for like 12, 13 hours on a flight. Right. Enjoy this, everyone. Oh, yes, thank you, John. I actually forgot that. Saying Alaska ordered 105 MAX 10s as well. Yeah, that's a huge order. It really is. I mean, they must have been given it. Like, I know O'Leary's been given a time frame on them now and a date of a delivery. So I'm guessing they've got to the point now where they're happy to do that. So yeah, I would say there'll be a few MAX 10 orders going in the near future, but it does seem that Boeing are starting to come back. I don't know if that's in part to do with the waiting list for the 321neos. Probably is, but and I'm guessing there could be some really good deals to be had as well from Boeing at the moment. So yeah, I'm guessing a few airlines are taking advantage of that, not adventure. Exotic loves aviation. Hello there. Where's this helicopter? I can see people talking about a helicopter, and I can't see it. I've got my headphones on, so I probably can't hear it either. Swiss is making its way out towards us. We'll go on to that. Cheers, Paul Hilbert, for the kind words, mate. You take it easy. See you again soon. Richard Dow saying, who's ready for breakfast in warm sunshine in the garden? Oh, I think we're a little bit away from that yet. With the warm bit in particular. But, you know, it's a nice day today, but we are moving the right way, aren't we? I can see that the second of the Qatars is now pinging. That's QR26 going back to Doha, so hopefully we'll get that one coming out. I won't mess the pan up like I did earlier with the first Qatar. Mr. Pingu, hello there. Great to see you. Nick Woods, are you talking about doing a long haul? Shall we say a transatlantic kind of length flight on a single aisle aircraft? Because I know people who've done these flights and they've said they're actually quite good. You know, it's I just think it's a thing that we have to get our heads around it, don't we? That it's not just that it is just a single aisle aircraft. But oh well. I think I would. Paul Hilbert saying he couldn't do it either. I could give that a go. I don't think I would. Wouldn't say no to that one. It's a thing that we're going to see more and more of as well. You know, these 321, especially like the XLRs, really do give airlines a lot of kind of options in regards of how they fly their plane and what destinations they do it to and everything. So yeah, it's with those orders just increasing, it's going to be something we see more and more of. And Fraser saying good morning from Glasgow. Well, good morning to you, my friend. And yes, John Walton, thanks for letting us know about that second Qatar. Oh, Fraser saying my sister just got a job with Ryanair on a basis at Manchester. Well, I look forward to getting her on the flight. Scary saying 6.5 hours in the 737 MAX to Boa Vista wasn't bad at all, so I guess another 30 minutes JFK is not a big increase. Exactly, you know, Liz did that flight and she said it wasn't that bad. I think John Walton's sister, I think you said it wasn't, she said it wasn't the worst thing in the world. So as I say, it's I don't think it's the hardest thing in the world to do. I think I think it's more of us getting our heads around it. You know, we're so used to, you know, having it, you know, like in the likes of you know, especially if you look at that Boa Vista flight, you know, that was used to be on the 76s, didn't it? And, you know, and it's be a lot of that in the United States as well, the 76 and 75s. You know, that will progressively change because they are phasing them out. Anyhow, let's get this Swiss going back to Zurich. Liz going in there, throwing the hammer around, going, better if you have an IFE, unlike on the Boa Vista flight. But the whole thing is that, you know, a lot of these planes now are going to have, and she's going to hate me saying this, going to be Elon-fied and going to have Wi-Fi on board. So you'll be able to watch films on your iPad, etc. So I think that's the kind of model that they're all kind of leaning towards. So maybe you will be able to watch all your films and everything in the near future. People have been saying that this British Airways is shut down. That's it. Yes, it has. It looks it to me. I can't tell. You've got a better screen than I have, so yeah. And listen, just well, Exotic loves aviation. I hope you have a great time in Texas. It's a wonderful place. And it's a lot warmer than the UK. Right, I can see Emirates is pinging. Yay! Oh, that should be coming out to us very soon. I say it looks like we've just got the two heavies pinging at the moment. So the Qatar has pushed. Emirates is now in the process of pushing, so they'll be coming out to us in the next few minutes. Diane going, I'll stick with Amazon Prime downloads on my tablet. There you go, Diane. Just say it as it is. No messing around. That's wonderful. And that's Tower with the great staff in there. I've also got the ops team in there. Always doing a sterling job, keeping the airfield nice and safe. So I can't see. I can see people saying, "Thingy." I couldn't see it on the screen. That was very weird, but I can see very clearly that the beacon is going off on that, what you call it, on that BA. So Qatar's just gone off the radar, so obviously disconnecting. But they'll be starting their taxi out towards us in the next few minutes. They're saying couldn't figure out how to connect it to the onboard Wi-Fi. Oh, it's a shame. Hopefully, do you know, that's the one thing I do hope. I hope plane Wi-Fi doesn't become like train Wi-Fi. Do you know what I mean? Where, you know, you're kind of guaranteed that you're going to get Wi-Fi and everything, but when you go on board and try to log onto it, you can never get any. That would be the worst thing ever. Diana R saying Simon Egypt Air has had the same films on it for the last 5 years. I have no choice. Oh no, was it a good film though? Because it was a good film, I could watch it. You know what I mean? I see. Scary 2002. Had it, and Lizzie's now very jealous. Yeah, Oggy, they'll have to hold on because they. So Oggy just said, forgot to mention, Etihad told me that due to delays on the 777X, they're holding on to the old one. They'll have to because their fleets just aren't big enough to deal with, you know, getting rid of those aircraft, their older ones, 777s in particular, and still have a full flying schedule. They'd have to cut routes right, left and centre in order to be able to do that. So yeah, totally understandable. But having said that, it does bring up it still brings up I forgot what I was going to say there. H. saying, I flew recently on the BA 321, had seat 27F. This is behind the wing, exit row, and a full exit door, not a window. Lots of leg room, no window. My neighbour was 6'10". Well, I'm sure they were grateful for it, because being 6'10", I could imagine. Was it Vision? Did you go with Vision thing? He's like 6'10", isn't he? But, no, joking aside, yeah, it was a pain if you're too tall to, you know, you have to go out and buy those extra legroom seats, don't you? And Tim Brewer, can I say thank you for the €2 super chat? Saying call sign Quantum Bit Flipper. Wowzers. Well, I wasn't expecting I was going to say that one today, but there we go. Henry saying, Simon Les, you should do a aviation podcast. Don't think so. Turn into a domestic, mate. And Gio Blackman's back from the lurkers. Great to see you back. Emirates is push now. So we're going to have a few heavies for you. Nigel's still sitting on the naughty step. Oh, H.Dot saying she got it for free following a frame change. Well, that's a winner, isn't it? Can't go wrong with... Effectively, it's a bit of a free upgrade, isn't it, if you get all that leg room. It's a nice feeling. I just tend to rob seats if I'm on like an EasyJet or what you call it. And if we can try and get like a whole row of seats on like a long haul flight, get a row of 3, happy days, treat it like a bed. Who said the BA's gone tech? The BA hasn't gone tech. I've missed it in the chat. Someone said the BA's gone tech. BA hasn't gone tech. What's obviously happened, because someone came in before and said Heathrow, there's a lot of fog there. Obviously, they're having flow rates over at Heathrow, and obviously they need to get the heavies down because they've been travelling for a good old while, but they'll have that British Airways waiting there until a slot becomes available. And because being over there means that if a slot comes available and it's only for in a few minutes' time, they can literally just start up and get going straight away. That's what's happening over there. Yeah, Rod Gill saying they have a slot time of 10:44, but that may improve. Exactly, and that's why they are parked over, I'm guessing, Victor Delta. Hey, Herdy, good to see you again, mate. Emirates is on the taxi out, and Qatar is crossing over to 3 right. I didn't even tell you where that 2 is going. Well, that'd be a really good thing to do, wouldn't it? That's off to Cancun using the 787-8 Dreamliner. Sure, that's got a decent IFE on it. Qatar has crossed over 2-3 right now. Okay, I'm not sure of the exact kind of seat pitch on each plane, but you do get a bit more on the 2 compared to the Ryanairs. As you can imagine, Mr. O'Leary packed those babies in nice and tight. That's why they've got their own little special variant. Special! Caff Highland, hello there. Great to see you. We've got the Qatar 787-9 Dreamliner. QR26 going back to Doha now. See, that's the positive, Henry, isn't it? You know, you got to sit on the naughty step. You get to see some planes taking off and land around you, and you got some pizza. Can't go wrong, can you? And John Walton letting us know that the Indigo's just turned onto final. Well, I can see it, just about. Emirates coming out from behind the tower. Yeah, and here we go. Let's see if I don't mess this pan up on this Dreamliner. There we go, that beautiful Qatar. Aaron saying Cathay was planning on getting Dreamliners to replace the 330 fleet that was aging out pretty hard, but Boeing's issues have made that a non-starter. So would I be right in saying that they've gone for the 330 Neo? I can't remember. I'm just trying to remember what Cathay's plans were, but I'd presume it would go to the 330 Neo. Or they just put an additional order for 350-900s and just gone off that. I'd send a postcard because I genuinely don't know the answer. And thank you everyone for sticking the Qatar tales in there. Aviation Katie, Graham Tannehill, Gary Fraser, Jodie N, Olivia Ruff, Kirsty, John Walton. That wasn't a dodgy pattern, that one, I'll tell you now, mate. Olivia Ruff. Yeah, it did make sense that they go for the 330 Neo now, mate. But yeah, thanks for everyone sticking those emojis in there. And, I'm glad, I won't lie, I am glad to see more 330 Neo orders being put in. It's a great plane, really. I thought it was very nice to fly on. The IFEs on them are absolutely unbelievable, but best IFEs I've ever used. But yeah, nice to fly on. So, I hope a nice big order goes in. Oh, Gary Fraser going, you're giving a panning score. Hey, I'll take that off John Walton, that's a solid 8. I'll take that, mate. Right, looks like Emirates is going to come, so I'm going to probably just ignore the Indigo. And there is the Indigo in the background. Nice shot, that. We are going to concentrate on the Emirates, which is rolling. Wow, that was absolutely sent. That rotated earlier than most of the 321 Neos that have gone out this morning. Wowzers, amazing takeoff there from the Emirates A380. Wow, it doesn't disappoint, and we will be doing an extended departure on that one. And as Jodie N says, clearing the runway. I won't lie, it's one of the reasons I came down here, because I did want to see what it looked like from down here, because we have seen on the stream, from when we've been on the turn-on mound, the Emirates absolutely lifting all the frost off the grass. And I can tell you there are 2 lines going down the side of the runway on both sides. It's unbelievable to see. I saw a comment about, I think it was Scary, wasn't it? He put it in. Yeah, anyone here that EasyJet have been offered one 330 Neo for every 2 320 Neos ordered, as they are struggling to maintain the run rate? No, not heard that at all. I just don't know why it would be offered to EasyJet. We've got no plans of doing that. I mean, if you offered it to Jet2, then I could see that the going to be a cross of. Look at that! Oh, very nice. I could see them being somewhat interested, but I still don't even think they would take up offers to take 330s at the moment. It's interesting, nonetheless. The Nige that's been on the naughty step is probably going to be fuming in a minute, because it looks like company is about to come down Tango and depart and push in, basically. Nice bank from that Emirates, and thank you to everyone who's put those Emirates emojis in the chat. Henry, it wasn't Ross flying you, was it, on that EasyJet? Aaron saying, A380 from Singapore Airlines would fly by my window during ground school every afternoon, and always looked like the plane struggled to get into the sky. Fun plane, but I still prefer the 747. I think people prefer the 747, but I think like the power of that A380 at times is just unbelievable. I mean, if you think, that's a 7-hour flight over to Dubai. Manchester, those things are pretty full near enough every single time. And that thing's rotating before a 321 Neo. That's impressive. Really is impressive. Well, looks like we've got a heavy turning onto final. We'll get that. And there goes Nige. Annoying Nige on the next step. -4 out of 10 for that pan. Yeah, so it's we've got the Virgin Atlantic from Atlanta about to turn onto final. It's literally turning on now. Indigo looks like it's going to have a little wait before its stand becomes available. Oh, Scary 2002 saying even better on a TV screen. I love it. I'm going to have to do a bit of research on that EasyJet thing, though. I am intrigued. I've not heard that rumour, so I'm going to have to see where it's come from. Air France. Going in from Paris Charles de Gaulle next. I can barely see that. What I will be saying is I'm going to be going after the Virgin Atlantic. I'm starting to feel really rough now, so I'm glad I got the Emirates. But I did say it was going to be... Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's just that I know your dad knows Ross quite well, so I thought it could be him. But Dave Cox said, I know that's exactly. saying, bet the passengers on the Nige are fuming seeing the other one leave in front of them. I know I would be. You would be if you've been sat in the naughty step for a while, wouldn't you? And Nige Smith going, someone called my name. Absolutely, mate. Work for BA now, so that's an official thing. Right, let's send it down for that Air France. It is just there, and Virgin Atlantic is just there. So 2 planes, 1 shot. Leave that one there. Wayne Briggs saying good morning, Simon and all in chat. Well, good morning to you, my friend. Great to see you. So we've got this Air France coming in from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. It's probably about a flight time of an hour in order to get here this morning. And Gio Blackman saying, off to do my commute to the dining table to start work for the day. Thanks for the amazing stream, Simon. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Well, thank you, Gio. It's always a pleasure to have you. And I bet you can't wait till Friday now. Boom. And John Walton has aptly named this Lewookie. He works for Emirates. Okay, then. It's definitely not Ross then. Kirsty, I want some February dates as well. How come I'm not invited to this Geo Kirsty meet-up thing? I think it's important that you have a say in this. Right. Final plane in the show. This is Virgin Atlantic VS110 coming in from Atlanta. Yeah, Aaron, I'm still feeling pretty ill from this bug that I've got. It's it's exhausting. I won't lie. It kind of knocks your energy out to about a 1 out of 10 and stuff like that. I say that the conditions are actually quite nice today. It's not that cold, so that's not the thing that's affected. It's just that I just feel like I'm just not very well at all, if you know what I mean, mate. So I've said, like, I think today and Fridays, and then just do shorter shows, see how I feel, and then hopefully by next week I'll be back to, like, you know, thinking it out for a bit longer and stuff like that. But I think Gary Fraser saying, has that Nige become a new plane spotter's location? Yes. Hey Gio, I don't say Stoke's a bad place. It's what Kirsty tells me about it all the time. Well, there you go. It's probably the most silent A330 arrival we've ever had on the stream, but looking good nonetheless. Yeah, I agree with everyone. I'm just saying, you know, like, you know, I want to rest up and chill. And I think that's the thing. You know, I'm going to try and make sure that we keep to the schedule, because I hate doing those cancel stream thingies. But, you know, it's better that I'm out for a bit rather than not out at all. So hopefully we can do it. And I say hopefully I'll get back to normal double quick. This bug hasn't been particularly nice. Try and keep away from it, everybody. But you know, it's one of those things. They do happen, don't they? Well, I want to say thank you to everyone. You've been absolutely fantastic, apart from the absolute wrong-uns who were in the chat a bit earlier. And that one in particular, proper wrong un. But thank you so much. I've had a good time. It's been nice to get out as well, so thanks for that. I'll be back on Friday, so I look forward to seeing you then. Just thinking who's on later. Big Jet. It's on at lunchtime, 12 o'clock. So definitely tune in for a bit of Big Jet TV action from London, mate. Hopefully the fog's cleared up and Jerry can see those planes. If not, he'll keep you going anyway. He can do that. I don't think I'm good enough to do that, but Jerry can. I said Jerry can. That's quite funny. Sorry. So yes, tomorrow you got the wonderful Simon Lowe out. So I think you got 7:30 start for that one. Of course, behind the scenes starts a bit earlier. And then in the evening, Flight should be out. So check them out. I'll be back Friday morning. So hope to see you there. I'll probably be down like Turn on Mound. So I know that over the weekend we are supposed to turn back to 05s, aren't we? So I'll have to check when that happens exactly. But that should be good. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's helped at the stream by liking the stream, by being in the chat. That's always been fantastic. But those who became members, renewed their memberships. I don't think we had it gifted, did we? No, I don't think we did. If we did, thanks to the gifted memberships. I can't remember. I don't think we did though. But thank you for the super chats and the super stickers. So thank you very, very much. Mods, thank you for the one for people who were in today. I know that we were quite a bit threadbare today, so thanks for putting in like a doubly hard shift, because that was really, really good. So I will send you personal messages later to say thank you for that. But please take care and see you again soon. Yeah, have a good one, everyone, and take it easy. And goodbye.